Welcome everybody. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Chelsea versus Krasnodar. So in this game, Chelsea are playing a 4-3-3. At the start of the game, Chelsea have a very shaky defense. There is a lot of turnovers, a lot of giveaways that players shouldn't be giving up to a team like Krasnodar. But you have to give credit to Krasnodar because they came out very strong in the first half, especially in the first 15 minutes of the game. Chelsea need to work on playing better defense. In the last game, Thiago Silva helped solidify the defense against Manchester United in a 0-0 tie. In this game, we saw a Rudiger and Zuma partnership. They weren't playing as good as they should have, but they did the job. Even though they had instances where they made mistakes. Also, something else that Chelsea really needs to be working on is the communication. In this game, Chelsea shown that they had a lot of lack of communication between each other. And a great example of this came in the second half where Azpilicueta had to just head it away and conceded a corner for no apparent reason. And they weren't talking to each other. Chelsea need to work on talking to each other, because if they don't talk to each other, it's not going to help them in the long run trying to fight for the Premier League title or in any games, because they're just going to be all over the place conceding goals. Also, Chelsea had an amazing chance to put one up in the first half. Jorginho, Chelsea's designated spot kicker, missed his penalty by hitting the post and came off the back of the goalie from Krasnodar. And man, this was an unlucky shot. Honestly, I think this is Jorginho's second missed penalty in his career. I could be mistaken, but I know for sure it's his second missed penalty for Chelsea in the last 3 games. And I think if we're going to be getting penalties, we need a designated penalty taker that can put them in the back of the net. Next up, in the first half, Callum Hudson-Odoi finally featured in a game. He showed a bit of he disappeared for a good majority of the first half until he scored his goal. He scored his goal from a weak shot, and the goalkeeper kind of fumbled it and made a poor save and ended up in the back of the net. But it's actually good that Frank Lampard featured him in the starting lineup and gave him playtime, because reportedly Bayern Munich came in and offered him for 70 million, but Chelsea rejected that offer. Further on, after in the second half, Chelsea came out and played amazing attacking football. They scored 3 goals in the second half. First of them came with Timo Werner, who came in and scored the penalty. Talking about Timo Werner, he played amazing. I think he was my man of the match. He played phenomenal, I find. But the thing with Timo Werner is I find he's more of a poaching striker, and he needs to have more communication and try and link up more with the midfield. Because whenever they're playing, they have a lack of communication, like I said before, and it's hard to connect each other to make counterattacks and all these scoring opportunities. But in this game, Timo Werner played good. He had 2 points. He scored the penalty and he gave an assist. Also, someone that featured was Hakim Ziyech, and he scored his first goal today for Chelsea, and this is good for him. I think Hakim is going to be a really good player for Chelsea. He has a lot of creativity in his game. He plays extremely well when he puts on those performances. And he really shown it today in this game against Krasnodar. Christian Pulisic finally has a nice goal in this game to make it 4-0. This is actually good. After injury of last season, it's good to have Christian Pulisic back into the lineup and scoring. like he showed before in the previous season, and I hope he continues because he looks like he's going to be a good player for Chelsea later on in the future, and hopefully this season he could play more minutes after recovering from his injury. I also wanted to mention our goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy. Edouard Mendy is proving to be the number one goalkeeper for Chelsea. Kepa had many problems like this season and last season. It just proves to show that having a good goalkeeper that could come in and save shots like Kepa wasn't doing before in the other games this season. Even in last season wasn't even good performance from Kepa. But having a proven number one goalkeeper who plays good, commands his net, and plays amazing. Also, with Edouard Mendy, this is his third clean sheet in 4 games. In the previous game, he played against Manchester United, and he came away with a 0-0 tie. And he's proven to be the number one goalkeeper. I can't wait to see more from Edouard Mendy. So, looking forward, Chelsea are playing Burnley in the next match. I think they should win that game also, because Chelsea need to put on a very attacking game, and I think this was a very good win in the group stages. Right now, Chelsea come up with a 4 points, and they're the top of their group right now in the Champions League. So, after everything that we looked at, it was amazing, good attacking football from Chelsea. Chelsea really need to work on their communication and stabilizing their defense when they had with Thiago Silva in the previous match. And we need to see more of youthful players coming in and taking over, like Mason Mount, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and all these other players that Chelsea are featuring. So, if you really enjoyed this video, I please recommend to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, comment down below what you thought on this match, and leave your opinions. I would like to see you guys in the next video for the Burnley and Chelsea match review, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.